This is Kevin Christie, and as you can see, I'm wearing my Titleist Performance Institute polo today, and really the genesis of that is I started about 10 years ago being certified with them, and they run a golf-specific program for golf teaching professionals, medical professionals, and also fitness professionals, and they go through different tracks. And obviously I went through the medical track, and then during that medical track they teach you a lot about golf injuries, but also the golf swing and the biomechanics of it, the different injuries that can cause from certain swing faults, and then ultimately they really try to teach you how to work with the teaching pro, work with the fitness professional. So if you get the injured golfer, you'll be able to assess the injury, know the common occurrences of it, why it happened, assess the video if necessary, but then also have that conversation with the teaching pro on why they're having back pain. Maybe their shoulder range of motion is a little limited, and so then when they go into their backswing, they raise up in their swing, irritating their low back, and then that golf teaching professional keeps on trying to get them in a certain position, but they can't do that. And so that's where that dialogue happens between the golf doctor and the golf teaching professional. And then from there, we would love to have the golfer on a corrective exercise / fitness program, and that way we can connect the dots. And it's really a triangle that Titleist develops with their health teams and the just overall performance with the golfer. And so each entity can communicate, and ultimately the golfer benefits. We have many cases of golfers coming in with injuries where we get on the phone with the teaching pro or the fitness instructor and really try to collaborate the overall health care and the game improvement of that golfer. And so we really try to touch all the bases for that golfer. Earlier in my days, I did travel on the PGA Tour a little bit for a year, working with the golfer on multiple things. Now, when they come into my office, we really focus on the injury, and then we kind of delegate out the swing analysis stuff, and then obviously the fitness and some of the teaching things. And then if we see an injury that's outside of our scope, we know how to refer it to a specialist and such. And so that's really ultimately become our role for the golfer in our clinic. And we've developed a really good team in South Florida for anything needed, whether it's a surgeon or it's someone for shoe fitting or club fitting, because that's a big part of it, or if it is a teaching professional or a fitness instructor. So we've really tried to narrow our focus for the golfer in dealing with the injuries and really the root cause of it, and then work with others on the other specifics there for that particular golfer. So that's really the summary of what a TPI, say, sports medicine doctor would be. We're obviously chiropractic by trade, and so they teach us mostly the injury mechanics, and then we apply our treatment method to it, whereas maybe a physical therapist would apply theirs, maybe a medical doctor would apply theirs, but ultimately it's figuring out the injury, what's causing it, and then having a game plan to fix it. And so that's the essence of the TPI program for golfers, and we just play one part of that. So if you ever have any questions for us, feel free to contact us, and we can help you out and get you in the right direction for your golf-related injury.